What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Good evening. I can't really tell all who's here right now, but that is all right. We are live. I see people. What's going on, everybody? All right. So we're listening to a little bit of my favorite album, Chill Step 2, which I absolutely love. And we're getting some stuff here. I'm trying to get my stuff out on socials. You know, one of these days, someone's going to invite an all-in-one tool or invent an all-in-one tool for socials. I really wish there wasn't any kind of like, you know, a thing that was kind of blocking all that stuff. What's up, Gigi? Good to see you. So we're going to do this. That's really wild. Like, I'm not getting any Rumble chat right now in the overlay, but let's try doing this. We are going to use a different thing, but we are going to be Working on some stuff as we kind of get down to the nitty gritty, so to speak. I wonder if there's a way. That's the chat in. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this here. This should be kind of like the same thing. There we go. Let me clear all this here. But what's up, Texas Attitude? What's up, 7? You guys can just talk in chat again. If you don't want to, I totally understand. But happy Friday, everybody. Really good to see all you guys. I'm super excited. We're testing out some new tools. We're streaming on some new platforms tonight. We're live on VP Blaze, or VP Zone. We're live on Blaze. We're live on Kick. We're live on Rumble. We're live on YouTube, and we're live on Twitch. Don't tell you what to do, but I appreciate that, 7. I appreciate that. So we have some alerts and stuff like that hopefully will be kind of coming through. We're gonna see this, and we're gonna see if it happens or whatever. But how you been, dude? How's the job and stuff like that going for you? Because believe it or not, I do think about you occasionally, 7. I'm like, I wonder what he is doing right now. I guess maybe we don't have that. Okay. Let's see if we actually have that from another browser set here. I don't know if that's RChat 2. I don't know what these browser tests are, but let's see what they are, shall we? So what is this? Oh, that is. Okay, yeah, that's part of that. I don't want it, so it's going that good, bro? Okay, so we can get rid of probably browse. We can get rid of that one. Yes. And let's try browser test 2. Because that one should be okay. We're going to try this localhost 7820 feature. Okay, we're going to try this and see how it goes. There we go. All right. I mean, dude, my job has been kind of a bear, dude, to be honest. But I don't think anything more than normal, you know what I mean? Or at least it doesn't feel like that. I've been dealing with some other issues, which of course we haven't really talked about publicly all that much. But you got me beat, so tell me about it, dude. I want to know all the juicy gossip details. 100%, dude. Well, you had probably stuff thrown at you, right? So you had to cut a kid down like So like, what do you mean like cut him down? You mean like take him down, or which hopefully that was all that is, dude. But welcome on in, everybody. If you guys are watching over on Blaze or whatever. Wow. Well, I'm sorry that happened, bro. I'm sure that's probably very traumatizing, dude. No, not at all. Not at all. This is your safe space, 7. You know? Because you know what? I mean, honestly, you know, I know from my uncle and stuff that did that, like we talked about beforehand, you know, his job, I mean, it was tough, dude. Absolutely tough. Yeah, I know. Well, because dude, you just only been there, what, like three months, right? Because I think if I remember right, you were doing it like around, yeah, about the beginning of the year. Yeah, January. What happened in San Antonio this morning, dude? Honestly, it's not very often that I step outside of like my bubble zone. You know what I mean? For lack of a better term, but dude, there's always freaking crazy things going on around San Antonio. It's the nature of the beast in terms of how this freaking city operates. Kids in a car fire? Really, dude? I saw, what's up, Recon? Good to see you, man. Hey, Hubby Z, whatever your name is, dude, at least buy me dinner before you try to tickle me there, please. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, wow. That, dude, why do you have to be fucking that twisted? That's fucking insane, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking twisted, dude. Okay, now we're posting this all now. Oh, it signed me out of. Yeah, you don't want to see it, Recon. Yeah, that stuff. Well, I mean, but a lot of those people are coming over here, right? So it kind of happens like that. San Antonio has some of the best food, 100%. But also has some of the weirdest people that I've ever seen. And why did it do that? My bad, Chad. I apologize with that. Now I have to redo all that because now I have to go back and I have to do all that. I know, Texas attitude. Let's see here. Let's go by my profile. All right. Now hopefully this will work. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, I thankfully you didn't, Gigi. But right now we're testing a bunch of different things on 3 or 4 different platforms, so we're gonna kind of see how this plays out. You know, but it's all good. But what else have you guys been up to this week? I don't do TikTok. I don't have Facebook. I just do X, Pickaxe, and Sticks. If you guys have not checked out Sticks GG yet, you guys totally should. Really freaking cool stuff. Do I wear glasses? I do occasionally, GG. Yes. The spots, dude. What are you talking about, dude? You talking about like my washed out skin and my lack of like color? I can never get my freaking light here to kind of function properly. Are you talking about around my eyes? No, it's not a sunburn. It's probably color of light, and my skin is just natural. Because you know who else says that too is Mr. Texas Attitude there. Let's see if I can freaking fix that. No, of course my light thing is broken. So let's see if we can find it. What's up, Helmet? We're just talking about sticks, dude. How you doing, man? How is the first day? What's up, Foley? So I look like, well, you know what probably is too? It's probably the color of my shirt too as well. I wish I lived like, okay, let's see if we can go. Is that better? If I go like more yellow? I mean, not just like, ugh. We can go like about here. That's about kind of washed out. We can turn down the brightness too. How about that? About right there? How about there? Oh, come on, dude. It's close, dude. Good. Busy first day. That's good. No, it's not better. You're messed up, dude. You can totally do that. Whatever you want to do, Foley. We always appreciate it. Right now, myself and Gigi are working hard on doing a bunch of stuff. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Everyone wants your... Well, that's because it's a dope shirt, dude. That's why. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Now let me see here. And you know what? I'm gonna do that here. We're gonna add VP Zone here to my freaking hub. My dashboard, chat. Oh, you can totally do it. I mean, I'm doing it on mine. So like if you see like my starting scene and you see down below here, Helix Tools, that's totally fine. I mean, we're doing the reskin. Everything should be set to go here on Sunday, hopefully. Sunday afternoon is what I'm kind of hoping. Because we are, to let you guys know, those of you guys that are watching over on Blaze, if you guys are watching on Blaze, we will be live with the community over there on Blaze to talk about all things strictly on Sunday. There we go. That's what I want to see is right there. Okay. I see myself on the front page over there. Let's go, chat. Let's go. But welcome on in. Let's log in here. Now I remember what my password is. Come on. I know I did it right. No, I didn't. See what you did to me, Gigi. You make me all nervous. There we go. There we go. All right. You need a better rig before you can multi-stream. Well, here's the whole thing, Foley. You don't. You actually do not need that. And that really is kind of a misnomer. Like originally back in the olden days, yes, you would need to, because you would need to take your internet signal and you'd have to basically make sure that each is going out, right? So you have to have somewhat of a kind of a beefy system in order to do that. So here, let me say like, here is my message. We're doing a test right now, chat. Mercuse, thank you for the follow. There we go. That is from VPN or VP. If we do the Mercuse, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. We go over here to our streamer dashboard, which resets me when I switch out of the tab. There's my other chat. What's up, Dan? Very good to see you, bro. I don't know why we're shouting. Good to see you, dude. But we're testing out some new features that we've been kind of working on in the background, which we'll share with you guys in time. But thank you very much for the follow, Mercuz. I think he may be French. Oh, did I not do that one yet? Okay, let me see. Let's see what I got right now, bro. Let me see. Let me just do the thing. Where the heck do I have? I thought I had them in here. I guess I don't. All right, do me a favor, DM me in Discord, and I will make sure to get that to you. This weekend, dude. I should get it to you by tomorrow. Okay. I see your DM, dude. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're looking forward to putting it through its paces. I hope it does a good job, man. You guys got to quit having freaking storms, man. Every single time you guys have a storm, you're in danger of losing your roof. You know what I mean? And that's just not, we can't have dam without a roof. 100% we can't do that. Is this where I go? See, I've got too many fucking, I've got too much shit, chat. Let's be honest. I've got way too many files, folders, all that kind of fucking fun stuff, man. Yeah, we just got done having a whole bunch of storms coming through here well, most of them were up north, like in Dallas area, but it hit pretty hard. You just hope you can make the minimum this month. I feel the same way, Foley, to be honest with you. You know, I've got so many different things going on all around here, dude. It's freaking crazy. What's up, Tower Dog? Very good to see you over there on VP Zone. Very good to see you, sir. How are you doing tonight? As you can tell, we got some multi-chat happening here. So we'll put this over. We're gonna do some testing here tonight. Do some fun stuff. You're gonna try to get 30 hours of what? Sleep, bro? No. You can't do that, Helmet. That's impossible, dude. But it's good to see you over there, Tower Dog. How are you liking VP Zone? I mean, so far it seems to be good. I just need to get like some follows to get some stuff sorted. Sorta, kinda. Tower Dog, sorta, kinda, yes. We're busy working some stuff on the back end, and so hopefully later this week and stuff like that, we'll be able to kind of talk more about that. But yeah, we're working on it. We're chewing. So if you guys are watching over on VP and you guys have not followed yet, please do me the favor and follow. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, they're what? They've only been around, what, maybe like a month or so, dude? Not all that long. Someone was talking to me about that on Sticks, and they're like, well, there's only like this many viewers there and so forth. I'm like, well, dude, it's just a brand freaking new. Yeah, that's VP Zone, Dan. What's up, Booms? Did someone else talk from Twitch that I missed? Oh, because of Hebe? Yeah, I know. He needs to buy his dinner first, Booms. Before you go into anybody's chat and you're like, hey, I can sell you viewers and such, you need to at least donate him $5. Thank you for the follow, Optimus Dan. Appreciate that, dude. The Optimus Dan is now over there on VP Zone 2 as well. Dude, it's always spam bullshit. Especially, you know, the two platforms that seem like to have the worst for whatever particular reason. Twitch and Kick right now. Kick is like, If you guys are watching on Kick, I don't know what happened, but I will let you guys know that I did fix the actual chat icon, right? So it actually looks like a Kick logo. You guys ready for this? So Kick is now functioning like it's supposed to. There you go. It's an actual K, chat. It's an actual K. It's like, you know, I was coding and such. Oh, does it really? No, does it really? Freaking damn it. Okay. All right. Because you know what I did, dude, is that I clicked on share channel from VP, and I guess it didn't work. So I apologize, chat. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so we're gonna do a post right now. Thank you, Tower Dog. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Here is the actual. You know what? The one thing I will say about VP, that what they need to. I really wish they wouldn't have done with the 3. Okay, there we go. And we're off to the races. Okay, if you want to share that on socials, appreciate that. What's up, Booms? Good to see you over on the Rumble side, too. Thank you. Thank you, Tower Deck. See, look, dude, I'm just learning, chat, how to be a professional streamer. That's just all there is to it. What's up, kitten? All right, I don't know if my computer's like on fire yet or not. But what's up, Base Stoner with the raid? What's going on, Raiders? How you guys all doing? As we work on some stuff around here. Thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome on in, Raiders. I think I broke it, but thank you for the raid. Yeah, I think, let me see what my task manager is. I think I'm pushing my computer like super fucking hard right now. Yeah, I'm hitting, my disk is getting hit pretty hard. And I'm kind of wondering what that is causing that's kind of doing that. At least 6 months to become a pro streamer. 8. You know what, dude? I don't even need 6 months, Optimus Dad. I got 3 months, dude. Actually, you know what? Give me a week. A week. Hands down. Now, how many of you guys have heard about what they're going to be doing now with with Rumble? Anybody like super excited about what they unleashed today and they talked about on X? What's up, Extreme Rumble Wrestling? Good to see you. Zereth, good to see you. So here, if you guys have not heard, no, really, Dan? Oh, man. Well, pretty much what is going to be happening now that they're taking away Editor's Pick, because everybody complained about Editor's Pick. And there wasn't necessarily a little bit of justification for complaining about kind of how they did it. I get it, right? I get it. But what they ended up doing is that now they're going to make it to where, yeah, well, I mean, it's going to fail miserably because all the big channels will just buy it. Chris has announced on the front page now, it's going to be based on sponsored posts. So you can basically pay for your posts and recommended, I think, right, is what it said. Let me read his post here just to make sure that I have it here. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, you guys. It's absolutely crazy. So besides for Rumble trying to buy Stream Elements right now, which I don't know if that's going to work or what. I'd have a feeling that it's probably not going to, but where is that link? I'm pretty sure I posted it in our Discord, right, Gigi? I want to make sure that I read this properly. I guess I didn't. You got your Discord involved, so let's see. What's up, Al Campa? How you doing, bud? So good to see you. What's up, Lord Waffle? Is that what he is? Thank you for doing that, and thank you, because it's working now, so it's coming through. So anyway, what they're going to be doing, and gosh darn, I really wish my X messages here would actually work. I really want to make sure that I read it correct, but let me see what Chris. Sound effect. And it's not working now. Okay. Whatever. Stream Deck's broken. But I appreciate you guys throwing the follows and stuff like that, because that helps me do some tests here on the back end with stuff. There it goes. If I did it, that's the power of magic. Thank you. It's probably because I gotta. What I need to do is, Brave browser is eating my freaking PC for lunch right now. And what the ever living heck? It is what it is. But how are you guys? But Al and Lord Waffle, how are you guys enjoying VP Zone? Soon, Lord Waffle. Soon, I promise you. It was really great. We actually were invited to sit down and to talk with the head of VP Zone about doing some stuff with those guys, and so we are doing that. We're in the process of working on some stuff. So very soon, chat. And let me do this. Let me shut down some of these freaking browsers because I have too many browser windows open. Like I tell you guys not to have a bunch of browsers open, and it's like eating up like 80% of my memory. Because I also have Brave browser open. You're so... Yes, I know. That's right. That's right. That's right, Laurel. I forget, dude. Damn it. Why you gotta call me out like that, Lord Waffle? Well, dude, if I had more... Look, Gigi, if I had... Okay, look, if I had, like, the kind of computer that could run, like, the NASA space program at home like you do, I would do that. But okay, this is the serious question, chat. Let's talk about this. Let's pin this chat. Kitten Cog wants to know, everybody, serious question. Waffles or pancakes? And why? All right, Al. I will say this. I would have to say, Kitten, I would have to say waffles. 100%. Both of those are really good, dude. I like that because both of those are on brand. I'm going to play this one here. But I like those. Those look really good, Al. Nasty Natty Killer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So you like waffles because they're fluffy and yummy? Yes. Well, I mean, here's the whole reason why. What's up, Equestrian? Good to see you. You like French toast is good, but you have to make French toast a certain way. I like making it with lots of butter and with cinnamon. Right? I think that's important. Absolutely 100%. We'll do, and that's part of the whole social ninja thing. You know, the thing that I don't like about social ninja is that I had problems setting it up. Number one. Number two, you have to have a browser plugin, and I don't like using software really that I have to use a browser plugin because it leaves your computer vulnerable. But French toast is absolutely freaking delicious. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Lord Waffle. I really do. And but so yeah, so we're getting back. I'm getting confused here. Okay, so waffles or pancakes or French toast. We'll throw French toast up there too as well. But waffles are amazing because you have all those little pockets of butter, right? So you can really butter the hell out of it, and then you can just put some actual maple syrup on there, none of the crap, or maybe something like, Knott's Berry Farms, which is absolutely amazing. French toast bananas fall. I don't think I've ever had that question, to be honest with you. I love good French. I made it for my wife for Mother's Day. I made French toast for the family. It was freaking good. Yeah, the one thing, what are you talking about? Anyway, my brain just totally farted there. But I mean, in terms of like French toast, I think that cinnamon, you have to. Sugar, you can kind of do it, but it's got to have lots of cinnamon, and it has to have lots of good maple syrup, right? 100% hands down. And then butter. Butter is like the key ingredient for everything. If something tastes terrible, just make more butter. It's diabetes for all. Hey, sometimes we got to have diabetes for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? 100%. That's just the way that is. So, I mean, it is what it is, chat. You know what I mean? But I think if I had to put out there what my favorite like breakfast thing is, I don't know. I mean, I know you guys don't have Whataburger where you're at, but here, Al Kappa, thank you so much, dude. Take care, dude, and have yourself a good night. It was good to see you for a little bit. You'll start sending real yeah, exactly, dude. Lord Waffle, I kid you not. I had a friend of mine come down from Canada. I forget where he was from, but he came down for PAX South down here in San Antonio one year, and he brought us all Canadian maple syrup. It was really good. And that kind of made me switch from doing like, Mrs. Butterworth's or something like that, and to make it into having actual maple syrup. And maple syrup's amazing, especially from Canada. But they have that whole like dirty money kind of thing that happened up there, which is pretty wild. If you guys have never seen that on Netflix, it's incredible. There was a whole crime racket around freaking maple syrup up in Canada. It's insane. Yeah, bacon waffles, that would actually be pretty good. I used to, they actually had, believe it or not, Kid Con, they actually had a vape or bacon vape juice. Which, I mean, I will say the maple one, like it was like a maple syrup, like vape. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. 100% amazing. But you'd never settle for the subpar maple syrup substitutes. You spent several seasons working at a maple camp. That's amazing, Equestrian. I really wish that I could have it like fresh out of the tree. Oh, you totally have been seen, dude. You said waffles. It's like my magic word. But yes, bacon vape. It wasn't too bad. But I don't know if I could like vape on it like all day, Hey, thank you, Lord Waffle. Appreciate that, dude. And I'm glad to see that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Glad to see that the alerts and everything are working. We're doing a couple of different tests right now on some software that we're working on. What do you mean, oops, wrong button? That you shut me down? Tower Dog, shame on you, dude. You need to go and talk to your fellow priest and, do whatever you got to do to right that wrong. But first syrup batch of the season was always toasted with a shot of, ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds really good. You know, because one of the things I do really like is rum and coke. Rum is like, oh my gosh, I freaking love rum. Rum is so good. What's up, Conquest? Hello, sir. We'll get it for you, Waffle. It's being worked on. You're gonna sell your soul for it. Oh, you're trying to test the site. Hit that follow button again. Ah, okay. So it looks like it. Well, yeah, it looks like it did come back through again. So at least it's working. So that's good. I should have something for you. Hopefully this weekend, Lord Waffle, for you to try out. Let's see. So I'm trying to find that thing that Chris put out today. I don't know. I can't freaking find it. But anyway, I think Rumble, you know, having people pay to be posted on the front page is going to be a big and massive fail. No offense, Rumble. I love you guys, but that's not a winning move. I have not tried the viewers count yet. Hopefully I'm going to be able to add that. Like right now, like the viewers count actually comes from Rumble Studio, but it's very limited on. So like right now we're only seeing Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. It doesn't, like if I add a custom RTMP to it, which I'm doing for, you know, VP Zone, then it doesn't show that. But Tower Dog, yeah, I agree with you. And that's why, I mean, it's absolutely freaking ridiculous, dude. Well, you know, that's true, because, you know, I heard, Optimus Dan, that some people are botting. You know, people spend so much time, like, not worrying about what they're doing, but worry about everybody else who's freaking botting and stuff like that. What's up, I Am Robot? See, I knew it. I freaking knew it. What's a bot? That's I Am Robot right now in chat. See, we have a bot, chat. We have a bot. All right, let's make sure that I can. Okay, that should drop down like my memory and stuff like that. I think maybe I'm gonna need to sell my child to get some new memory. I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm kind of watching the software here that we're testing. Kind of see what's doing it, but it is what it is. What's up, Amish Zaku? Good to see you, sir. Sometime I am a bot, GG. Yes, correct. That or a kidney. Oh my gosh, dude. I tell you what, dude. Sometimes, like, you know, you step away and kind of like just do different things, and it's, I don't know. Life sometimes is freaking a joke, dude. 200, yeah, no. I think is that SSDs or is that M2s, Dan? Because like GG himself, I think GG, you got what, 128 gigs in your computer, I think, of RAM. NVMe's are close to 500. Oh my gosh, dude. You know, I enjoy AI, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, man, come on, do we really got to do that? The prices everywhere. Yeah, I think so too as well, Kenton. You know, hopefully we'll get to the point where that is kind of like, you know, a whole thing. You have 128 in yours. I have 64 in mine, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Performance, I can tell you right now. It's only saying I have 32. There's no way I gotta have more than 32. All right. Well, I'm gonna need to freaking double check that because there's no way that I have 32. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But all this AI, but no one will have anything to run it on. Well, that's true, but that's why you save up for a while, Equestrium, right? So you know, this year you buy memory. Next year, maybe you buy a motherboard. A year after that, maybe you buy an M2. You know what I mean? You just never know. You just got to let it go. Think of it like the 5-year plan. But you think there's a saying somewhere that the man upstairs will only put things that you can handle? I wonder about that sometimes, Zareth, because he sends me a lot of stuff that I swear that I can't handle. You know what I mean? Well, Grok is being sued currently due to poor performance and zero transparency. Is it worth all that? I don't know. The only thing, I do use Grok occasionally, and that's only if I run across some problems that I'm kind of, you know, wanting to think through, or it does a pretty good job on some of the image creation, you know? Those are beginner's numbers. We're going to need you to, yeah, I know, Tower Dog. But that's what happens, you know? Like, I decided to kind of go with stuff, you know, and I wish that I would have went with more. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Zareth. Look, the only reason why that I'm still alive and breathing is because of my faith. I believe that God has all of us here for a purpose and for a reason. And then it gives each of us gifts and abilities to try to be able to bless other people. Yeah, Claude's pretty good, Gigi. I mean, I will admit that. Since we started like working with Claude and stuff like that, it's been absolutely phenomenal. You think I need to do a GoFundMe for Rand? I probably need to do something like that. But your current rig cost you over $5K when you bought it due to the post-pandemic supply chain. Well, dude, it's like the prices now are even worse than that. Like Gigi is having an issue with Dell. If you don't mind me talking about it, Gigi, where he's trying to get some faulty hardware stuff fixed. Now he no longer wants it fixed, but basically just wants him to give him his money and let him go and run his thing. And the computer that he got from Dell originally probably would go for like 5 or 6K right now, easily. I think it's just an absolute beast, but yeah, so basically he's suing Dell right now because they're not honoring their warranty. You know, they wouldn't fix it. They kept telling him that, you know, it was like not what he was saying, that it was a software issue. And he's like, no, I've done all the testing. I swear to you, it's hardware. And so they quit listening to him. They were basically just blowing him off. So he reached out to a lawyer and was like, this is what they're doing. And now they're trying to be like, okay, we'll try to do something. And Jesus like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. So we'll kind of see how that works. You know, it's just nuts to me, dude. I mean, honestly, it's nuts. Okay. Man, really good conversations tonight, you guys. I really do appreciate that. You know, one of the things that I love about streaming is being able to talk to people. And when chat can be dead, man, it's very disheartening. So hopefully all that to say that, you know, computer issues and stuff like that aside, hopefully all that gets sorted and then he gets a new computer, because, you know, his computer goes on the fritz and he just, I would love to do a jam session, Texas Attitude, and we're going to do that soon. I just can't because my son's asleep right now. Or else I would, because I wish I could like soundproof my office here. That would be amazing. But you guys want to see a sneak peek what the website's going to look like coming up on Sunday? Here, Amigo, NVM. All right, I'll show you. I was getting some stuff situated. We're gonna basically run the old along with the two, because we need to get studio updated which we're going to basically, once everything is complete, it's no longer going to be, it won't be Helix Studio, because if you search for that, you're going to find a gay porn site. We're calling it Nexus by Helix. You just want to back up if you're streaming. You don't need all the storage. Yeah, I think that a question. That's why, like for me, like that's why I have my streaming laptop right here. Other than like when I'm doing something like this where I'm coding and just talking to you guys, I will usually do gaming on this computer and then I'll stream with my laptop here. And I mean, I got this bad boy for, it's got like a, is it a 2050 in it or maybe a 3050? No, I'm sorry, it's a 4050. And plays games great, and it handles streams like a champ. But I got it for like $600 from Walmart. Lord Waffle has raided the stream. Thank you for the raid, Lord Waffle. Appreciate that. All right. I'm sure that probably I screwed up something somewhere, but thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that. So are you like streaming on like multiple platforms, Lord Waffle, or what? Let me show you guys this right here. We were kind of showing this the other night, but man, my computer is like not a happy camper right now. But I'll show you guys the new stuff here. Okay, so here is, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome, Lord Waffle. So anyway, this is what the new website's going to look like. Yeah, and you should, Lord Waffle. It'd be a great thing to be able to meet other content creators, and you know, there is some good stuff, and I've got to basically redo that. So 2 seconds, chat. Okay, there we go. So here is the new site right now that I'm currently working on. And if I do, where the freaking heck do I have chat? There we go. And I know I'm gonna have to redo this later, but it is what it is. There we go. Just you're gonna know. I'll let you know very soon, dude. Appreciate that, Kid and Cog. Okay, now that we got chat and stuff situated, we got our views down below. Let me move this out of the way. You know what? We'll move this up to here. I just like to see it just so I can see and feel bad for myself when it's all going to crap. Why do you want me to do that? So if you click them, then they stop. But that way, then it's kind of like the Helix. Then right here, we've got all of our different, things that we're working on in terms of the Nexus, which is going to be replacing Robot Studio. We're calling it Nexus. So that way, if you guys do a search for it, you're not going to find gay porn. But it really kind of like represents everything that we have going on with Helix, right? So you are going to be able, on the Nexus, you're going to be able to stream with it, like this. You're going to be able to have, all your tabs up here. Like right now, here's VP Zone I've got built in. We've got the hub built in. We've got sticks built in too as well, which these will be added all to the social media tab here that we're going to be working on here pretty soon. Let me shut this down too. Right, and so basically it's like an all-in-one. So you're gonna be able to do everything, basically inside this thing. Oh, is it really? That's interesting, Lord Waffle. Well, I mean, dude, Nexus is a good name. So, but yeah, so you're gonna be able to come here. You're gonna be able to see it. Our partners are here. Which, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw from chat right there. What do you know? There's Miss Kitten Cog and Mr. Optimus Dan, two amazing creators. If you guys do not know who they are, you guys totally need to go follow them. and go say hi. I kid you not, you guys will not regret it. You're talking about like within the hub itself. I'm actually contemplating some stuff to kind of do something like that. So yeah, I promise you, I mean, we've got like things we're trying to throw out there, so hopefully something soon. I kind of want to build something that'll kind of deal with that issue. So you have, of course, the about section, right? And eventually what I'd like to do, Lord Waffle, is get to where we can get you on our partner page too as well. Because we have a place here for brands. So we're partnered with like Fanatical, Pickaxe, Dubby. We're also partnered with Sticks. I've got to get together with Helmet, wherever you're at right now. He's probably sleeping. And get them up on here too as well. Well, I mean that, I don't know, Lord Waffle. I don't know. Well, I mean, Kitten Cog, that's, I guess that's kind of true. I'll give you that. But that way then you can go in here and you can see all the tools. You know, you can see, you know, let's see, what else do we have? I know we got some secret stuff here too as well, which this is going to be coming soon. But our partners, we'll have our blog, because I'm going to start doing some writing on the blog. Different ways for you to contact and support. Now, what's kind of cool is that now when you come to the main site, instead of having to go do a whole separate thing for the hub, you just come here and you basically log in. So now when you log in here into your account, then now you basically get in there. And then now you have the hub and you've got Connect. They're both like right here. So instead of having to go like, you know, hub.rumbot.org, it's now just helixtools.org. You can go right to the hub, log in, you can take a look at it. Well, I've worked with Fanatical, Lord Waffle, for years. I love Fanatical. They're a great group of people over there. So now you can come in here to the hub. And then now here's all your, this is the way that the hub is going to look right here. You're going to have your drop down. We're going to be getting VP right up here. Now Blaze right there. We don't have YouTube, Twitch, or Kick yet, but those will be coming soon. We're working on that, chat. We're working. And then we got all the games. We got, you know, all the overlay, including the multi-chat overlay, which you guys are now seeing. I'm trying to think of what else. You also have Helix Connect too as well, which you guys will recognize. So if you guys are like a brand, and I would encourage you, Lord Waffle, I think you did already, but I can't remember. Come in here and create a brand profile for yourself. So we got Sticks here, we got Blaze here, we got Stream Stakes TV, Gamefolio, Worldwave LLC, of course us, Select to Play, Half Pine Forge, D&D. We got Any Game Counter by GG, of course. But make sure you guys are setting up your brand profiles and stuff in here for creators to kind of follow. And then of course we got the different, I'm gonna come in and maybe work on some of the coloring a little bit. It feels like it's almost maybe a little too bright, but I don't know. But all this you can basically do straight from the Helix main website. So now it's all basically all in one. We're working on getting the music basically also integrated here. So that way, anytime you guys come to the website, everything is just right there at your fingertips. Everything you need, right there, all in one spot. And that's kind of, you know, we're working really hard right now to get everything transferred over to our new name. And hopefully it's going to be a blessing for you guys to check out those tools and to use them for your streams. You know, so what did you guys think? Do you guys think that's good? You guys think it's bad? Indifferent? Okay, all right, I see that. And the alerts are going off again. So there we go. So now I got to get that fixed. Gotta love coding. That's good. Yeah, because the only thing I'm just wondering about, like with some of the pills, you know, but it could be that I'm old and tired. Thank you, Kitten Cog. Appreciate that. So we hope that it's going to be a blessing and be useful to everybody. You know what I mean? So I mean, why do all this if it's not going to be that way? I could have sworn I had freaking more. Maybe did part of my memory. Maybe I just did do 8. Everything, yeah, I know. It's probably because I'm old and I'm tired. But I mean, I think for the most part, dude, I think it all looks absolutely amazing. You know, it's got a nice dark theme to it, and it's not too terribly crazy. But that'll be releasing here really, really soon, you guys. I promise you that. And let's do. I don't think. Let me make sure that I don't have. Yeah, it is freaking doing it. I was kind of hoping if I did an incognito window, it wouldn't be eating up my memory for lunch. It looks like that's the case. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm sure it was. Put up, right, Kitten Cog? I mean, here. Let me do this for you, Kitten Cog. You ready? And it's not working. Well, anyway, it's not gonna work. But I'm doing it by voice because it doesn't want to work. All right, so we're at 9:16 here. Appreciate that, kid. Really do. It does. You guys should see him on camera. He looks like a vampire. If I wasn't, if I wasn't scared and I know that he can't come through the camera. Just kidding, Gigi. But I mean, seriously, considering like how many PCs and stuff you got going on in your room, I totally can get that. Because I mean, it gets hot in here. Like I've got the fan on right now, and it feels like I don't have anything on in this room. Well, you can be or like Robin. You can be Robin the Boy Wonder. I think that would be better. All right, you know what? Let's be honest. Did it drop? Okay, let me check. Hold on. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, because what I'm getting, dude, is I'm getting, and I don't know if this is on my end or your end, Lord Waffle, but it's saying VP zone token expired, so I'm having to reauthorize it. Okay, there we go. It looks awesome. This is a long way from the days. Oh, I know, right, Tower Dog? Sim that I just got. All right, let me see if I can find it in the logs. I did try to have it write to some more to the logs because someone else was, another one of my testers was telling me about it here. Okay, yeah, there we go. So it looks like token expired. I'll send this to you just in a DM so you can kind of see what it's saying. It's 90 degrees in here. You still really, dude? I don't know how you can do that, bro. Seriously. Oh no, no worries, Lord Waffle. I'm just, dude. I'm super excited we get to work together, dude. So that's what I'm seeing right there. If you need me to give you something more than that, because it's connected to Rumble just fine. But that's kind of like some of the stuff that I'm seeing there, at least what it's telling me. I can try to get some more detailed information. Just let me know. We used to wear sweaters. How could you do that, bro? Especially in Georgia. That's insane, dude. That's funny, Lord Waffle. I don't think it ever stops, dude, honestly. I tell myself I'm going to quit all the time, and then I just keep going. Also, the cool thing, too, as well, is that for the music, I'm just going to show this. Hopefully this will work. Let's go. What is that going? What is going on right? Rumble Rick. Holy crap, dude. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, dude. It is so good to see you, Rick. Thank you for doing that, man. I seriously appreciate that. We actually put links so you guys can listen to our music so you guys can find it. Well, how you doing tonight, Rick? It's good to see you. If you guys do not know, Rick is the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks you. And for whatever reason, like, I have to take a look at it, and I don't know if it's probably on my end. Thank you very much for that, Rumble Rick. I appreciate that. But he is the man, the myth, and the legend, man. He goes, dude, I got this monthly gold silver subscription delivery, and you put it in the bag, and we got a dream hack last year, and I think of you every time I say it. I appreciate that, dude. You guys have a lot going on over there, dude. You know, stream elements and all that other kind of fun stuff you guys got going on right now. Okay, so what are we doing here? Helix tools. All right. Trying to get all this stuff freaking sorted. Because you know what's weird, Rick? Because remember, you and I talked at DreamHack, and so I did wind up going out and getting myself a freaking fold phone because yours, it was amazing, dude. And I to be honest, like, I love it. You know, the only one that I want to get now is I really want to try getting the triple one. My wife thinks I'm nuts, but I have to have it. I have to try it. You know what I mean? There's just something about like tech and like big, small screens that I love. Oh, really? Well, dude, I mean, how could you not? You know what I mean? Thank you for the follow, John Zero. Appreciate that. Did you really? You got That's freaking great, dude. That's great. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, there's that whole thing of like, you know, especially like my eyes are tired, like having just that extra bit of, what's up? It helps with your tired eyes, for lack of a better term. So, all right, bro. Thank you so much, Rumble Rick. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the gifted subs tonight. I appreciate it. Rumble Rick, everybody. The man, the myth, the legend. Drive-by gifting. He's in and out. Like ninja. A really good guy. Rick is a good guy. Yeah, it will exact. So this is what it looks like, Kitten, right? And this, what's cool about this one. Now, this is not. I think Rick's is probably nicer, but this is the Pixel Fold from Google. So you have like your regular screen, like here, right, with all your modes and stuff like that on it. And then what you can do is you can open it up, and then you got like this whole entire like real estate here. I mean, this is freaking amazing. Did you sub on that? Did you? Okay. Well, thank you for the sub, number one. And number two, let me see if I can find out. But so you're going to make the token expire only after 7 days? Yeah, I think that's good, Lord Waffle. In terms of the time frame, let me make sure. And it could very well be that I don't have that coded correctly, which is very much a possibility. Which this album, you guys, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I love this fucking album. You have to click post sub. I wonder, is the chat still coming through from VP? Let me see. I'm double checking chat here. See the raid. And Gigi, we can probably take a look at this too as well. The follows, it looked like that came through. The raid did come through too. But yeah, I'm not even seeing it in the chat either. You're pushing a commit an update? Okay. I see the test. Okay. Extended my token. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you. Because I know that was one of the problems that I was hearing about from Black Fox earlier too. He's actually one of my other testers for this multi-chat stuff. So if you go by his stream, you'll see it. You should. If not, I'm going to go hunt him down. Though he'll probably kick my ass, but I'm still going to hunt him down. You know what I mean? It's the principle, chat. It's the principle. Appreciate that, Lord Waffle. Let's see here. Mizaku was gifted a membership by Rumble Rick. Welcome on in to the bearded club there, Amish. I really need to figure out what's going on with some of the video stuff here. Because what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to go through like page by page and kind of put it. If you guys notice, you guys from the VP side, if you guys talk in chat and you don't see it, throw something at me. Please. I appreciate it. All right. And I don't know, like, you know, where some of this other stuff is. Let's see here. Okay, so we are looking at, I want to make sure I'm going through page by page here to get all this stuff sorted. Because, oh, here's the other thing too. I forgot to show you guys. Let me show you this. So now that you guys have all this situated with the way that Helix works, we also have this ability too as well. So now when you go by the website and you go under tools, you're going to have your clips all right here. You just click clips and they're all going to be here. We're also basically working to where you go down here and there's going to be public clips too. That way then you have access to everybody. So yeah, basically, like, dude, to get verified on Rumble, it's a very quick process. Which is good. I like the fact that Rumble does that. You don't have to wait forever. You don't have to beg anybody, which is nice. Let's see, partner page. I think everything with that, I think, is going to be good. If I told you that, Lord Waffle, I wouldn't have any secrets. But no, we do ours through Cloudflare. I think we were talking about that before when we talked. Let's see, streamers, brands, and eventually I want to get to developers and studios and stuff. Yes. It's in our software. So when we're streaming to Rumble, we have everything hotkeyed through our studio, or Nexus is what we're going to be, was what now we're calling it. We're calling it Helix Nexus. And then you can set up hotkeys on your Stream Deck to clip like 30 or 60 seconds. And then it adds it to your account. Yeah. AI auto, dude, I know, right? We like Gigi and I have actually talked about that and looked into doing something like that. We just haven't implemented anything yet. Because we got to make sure that one, it makes sense, and two, that it actually does a good job. You know what I mean? It's just freaking crazy. What's up, Jocko the Taco? How you doing tonight? Happy Friday. Good to see you, Jocko. Over there on the Twitch side of things. We're just sitting here talking, Jocko. How are you doing over in your neck of the woods, man? Let's see, blog I think would be good. And let's see if we can actually do this. Okay, well this is good. So let's do... All right, let's see if that is actually there now on the blog. And it is. That's a beautiful thing, Gigi. Why? Oh my gosh, dude. Image to URL actually got canceled. Oh my gosh, dude. There we go. Oh, that's bright, chat. I mean, I don't know if they're looking at dark stuff all day long. I understand why people used to get mad at me. Oh, man. And of course, it's got to freaking be broken. But it is what it is, chat. I'm doing pretty good, Jocko. We're just kind of like hanging out. We're doing some, multi-streaming stuff. Goodness. We're working on some code. Good evening, Al. Good to see you, sir. What's up, Lab Cat? Oh, dude. I know, dude. I know. But VPN's good. I like what they've done with their backend and stuff like that, what they're building out. It's 4:30 a.m. You just got a notification that you were live and you were like, holy shit. I know, dude. I have been, Jocko, I have been actually streaming on Twitch again, which I know it's been quite a while. But good thing is that, I'm trying it out again. So I'm kind of like branching out. I'm doing the multi-streaming thing now that, Twitch has given me permission, right, to basically have multi-chat in my overlay, which, I mean, I don't know why you'd ever make a big deal about that either. All right, Tower Dog, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man. But did I get what fixed exactly, Al? So I did get some stuff fixed, yes. And you're happy to be verified here? It does, right? But you seems very intro friendly. Yeah, Labcat, I'll tell you what. Lord Waffle, who's in chat right now, as you can see, is the owner of VP. Right? You're the VP, Lord Waffle. So ask him all your questions, bro. I appreciate that, Booms. And Al, congratulations. Welcome to the Bearded Club. Yeah, I mean, yeah, anything getting fixed is a good thing. Yes, 100%. But, the guys over at VP are working really hard. You like the chat, enter and exit notes. They're doing a lot of good things over there. I really like their back end a lot. And I also like their color scheme because, I mean, look at my stream setup right here, chat. You see this? I'm a huge synthwave fan, so it's like, yes. I like it. So you're the CTO, the CEO is your wife. Okay. Well, I mean, look, let's be honest. All of our wives are that way, right? They're all the CEO. It's kind of like, it's just known that, we may be the heads of the household, right? Like the movie says, but the wife is the neck and she can turn that head any which way she wants. 100%. And if mom's not happy, ain't nobody happy. She decided the VP's don't go. I think she did a good job, Lord Waffle. Oh, I love Synthwave. It's true, Jocko. You just wait, dude. Welcome back, Optimus. I wonder why. Okay. There it goes. Okay. I'm gonna have to get all this stuff on the blog. At least the blog is working. Anybody want to like be a blog writer for me for my website? Anybody? Chat. I'll pay you $0 an hour, $0 per post. You're gonna get bonuses based on that. So 10 times 0. Figure it out. Big bonus. We can talk all day. You're talking about the Odyssey. You're talking about the movie Odyssey. I thought you were talking about the video streaming platform Odyssey. So your wife is the law? Exactly, Zero. See, you know what I'm talking about. And Al says, I don't get out of bed for less than $2. Okay. For you, Al, I'll do $2 and say 10 cents because that's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't seen the Odyssey. If you're talking about that new one that everyone's complaining about, which, to be fair, I mean, it's ridiculous, but it is what it is, chat. Right? They take something and they try to totally freaking change it and make it totally different than what it should be. It's just freaking crazy to me. Because they have to try to change it and make it something that's normal that's not normal. I mean, you're talking about the platform. Okay. Well, I mean, look, I've talked to, we were friends, both Gigi and I were friends with one of the developers over there on Odyssey. Really great guy. And you know what, Gigi, if you're still here, I actually talked to him the other day. I actually reached out to him, Tom, and kind of asked what happened because, he doesn't work for Odyssey anymore. He got let go. And so I was really thinking about like talking to him about maybe having him come over and working with us, dude. I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd be good to kind of catch up with him either way though, because he was actually one of the nice ones. And it's weird that I'm thankful that that I didn't take the job working for them because it would have been really rough when they kind of went down. You just cannot get good content. You tried looking up Fractal videos and everything Nazi. Well, there is, that's part of the problem, right? Is algorithms and kind of like how they work. Like even Rumble right now with the algorithm and what they're doing. I like the fact that they're doing new things and it's just going to take a while for their algorithm to kind of catch up, right? Because then you have this whole issue with a place like Odyssey, which they went through the absolute ringer to try to get Odyssey up and running. Then the SEC took them down because of the LPC token, that whole fiasco that kind of basically crushed them. And so they had to basically start from scratch practically. So they have to, you have to give them some time to build up the algorithm to basically work into function. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just the way that it is. It takes time for an algorithm to kick in. YouTube's been doing it for a long time. Sorry guys, I'm just getting a picture here because I need to get something. I'm trying to clear something on the contact us page. We get that sorted. Yeah, they were basically Odyssey was basically destroyed. They basically took their whole financial system and the way that they actually were able to pay their bills, and they got basically strangled. Which is pretty wild, dude. All right, I will. Thank you, Lord Waffle. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate everything tonight, man. And we'll be talking soon this weekend, dude. I'll be sending you some messages. Because I'm going to start getting some stuff put in, and hopefully I can get you guys help with that. Lord Waffle, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are checking out VP Zone and go throw that man a follow. No, you're talking about Odyssey. Well, library is LBC has been destroyed. So LBC is no more. I had like 3 or like 7,000 LBC. Which at the time when I got them all, it was worth quite a bit of money. But of course, SEC basically shut it down and went to 0. So, what's up, Smoking Fire TV? How you doing, sir? Happy Friday night. Good to see you, my friend. So, LBC itself, the token and the organization that was behind Odyssey originally is no more. They shut down, I forget how many years ago, but SEC fined them. And they shut down. They ceased operating. And so that kind of left Odyssey trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do, right? Because the way that, and I guess how Odyssey kind of functions was kind of proof in concept, because LBC was originally started to host video content on computers all over the world. So that way, no matter what, platform you're on, or whatever happens to you, they can't shut you down. Your videos will live on in infamy, for lack of a better term. But you'd still be able to be found, and you couldn't be, because everybody's computer would have your video and everybody be able to watch it. And so even though LBC went down, it totally allowed everything to continue on, so to speak, as it were, until they figured out funding. Because computers all over the world still house the files. Because it was on the blockchain. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Smoking Fire TV. Thank you, Rebel Rick. Appreciate that. Came in and dropped the 20 bomb. And let's see if this actually took. So you remember Forgot Disappeared, or did what you talking about, Odyssey or LBC? Because you can still, there's still. What's up, Jug? How you feeling, buddy? It's good to see you. Oh, Odyssey being federated. Well, I know that Odyssey, they signed with another kind of crypto organization. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember who it is that they signed with. I forget. I don't know. They signed with another token. I'm not even paying attention in terms of what they're doing. I still have some stuff over on Odyssey. I still have my Odyssey channel. I actually logged in there the other day just to kind of make sure that my content and stuff was still there. Oh, is your back killing you, dude? You've not gotten any relief yet? Mastodon's big advantage is that it's designed. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That made it appealing to weirdos. Well, I mean, let's be honest. There's weirdos on every side of that. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest, dude. I mean, weirdos are freaking crazy. But not the good kind. Yeah. Well, there's like, even like, if you get if you look on like even on Rumble, there's some weird people here on Rumble too. Like, and I don't want to call anybody out by name. Optimist Ant. No, I'm just kidding. No, Optimist Ant or Kid and Cog, they're great. But Blue Sky, yes. Well, I mean, look, a lot of that is because a lot of those kind of places are very tribal, right? I mean, let's be honest. Like, if you don't toe the line over there, they will literally eat you alive. And even then, if you toe the line, if you decide all of a sudden that, you know what, maybe I don't think that way anymore, or what about this? I mean, they will like turn on you freaking quicker than anything. And I've heard about that, you know, freaking happening quite a bit. Let's go with Chill Step 1. Which I really like Chill Step 2. I don't know if you guys know how much I like Chill Step 2, but we're gonna go Chill Step 1 here. You're weird for sure. I knew it, Xerath. I knew it, bro. Let's be honest. Okay, let's do our commits here for changes. You guys hear me doing some work here. Oh, then that way the contact us page looks, wow. I guess that's all right. You go to put your name and stuff in, it like highlights like really bright yellow. Huh. We'll see how that works. And then, did you guys know that we actually have a call-in phone number? I bet you'd like it to know, wouldn't you? But I'm not going to tell you. Because I don't want to get weird messages from strangers. My mom always told me not to talk to strangers, so. Okay. And that would then, if you guys do call, you guys can leave a message. Even for you, Jug. Even for you, if you wanted to call. But pain not as bad, but still there. What are they doing anything different for your treatment? Single beards in your area? That's true. Or maybe they're going to start something like an OnlyFans, but we're going to call it OB, Only Beards. I think that would totally work. I think would be totally hit. But they found, what the heck is a Sinrix? Is it like a kink or something like that? No, we're just hanging on, just chatting right now. I am showing work here and there, Xerath. But I'll show you. Give me a second to finish this one thing I'm just coding in. good song too as well. I like this one. Wazir, thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. Appreciate that, man. I didn't realize you were also on Twitch over there, Zareth, but I think everybody practically is over there. But you also have to go and do an EMG. You're talking like a EMG for your left. Wow, dude. So there's this YouTuber who did a pet snake named Frank, and he has some paid content where he's playing with her. That's great, dude. So she is a single snake, which is often caused by congenital brain abnormalities like Chiari. Okay. Because my son suffered from Chiari malformation. That's when he had. Do you remember when we had his brain surgery, dude? When he was like 5. I've known you that long, bro. Information that blocks normal flow of yeah, that's for him. That's why we had to take him out to get brain surgery. Did you really? What did you do with it, Gigi? You are everywhere. That's true, Zareth. Too long? Wow, Jug. Yeah, that's where his was. His Chiari malformation was so bad that it was sticking down the back of his neck like 2 or 3 millimeters, and it was causing him to choke on his food and stuff like that. Oh, so you're on Rumble first? That's awesome, dude. Yours is too? So yeah, yours is a lot like his then too as well. Very cool. Yeah, because that's what I was talking about before, and I think you're kind of right about that too as well. We need to get sticks and a pickaxe too. But your left leg is going numb too. Oh, really, Zareth? Well, dude, I feel honored, dude. 100%. And I have more stuff to give away, too, as well. You know, I'm going to be going through to let everybody know that submitted the video for covering the Rumbot loot box giveaway. I'm going to be taking all those videos. I'm going to be creating a montage. And the one that's got the best reaction is going to get a $50 dono from us. So I'll be working on that here pretty soon. I have to go through, watch everybody stream again, make sure I get, you know, I can get a clip of it somehow, and then kind of go from there. Test the nerves, electromyography. I'm sorry to hear that, Judd. And at least you don't have that, dude. And here's the thing that I will tell you. I've known other adults that have had to go through and get that surgery done for Chiari malformation, and it was extremely painful. Just throwing that out there, dude. So if you do want to get it, I totally get it. Just give yourself some time to heal, because you're gonna need it. You don't know until you get the ultrasound. Well, I'm just saying if you get it, if you have it, you know what I'm saying. Let's see. So that is good. You don't know how serious. Well, I mean, if it was like too terribly bad, you know about it, because I heard that it's really uncomfortable. But more important than that, not getting enough fluid around your brain is very dangerous. I appreciate that, Zareth. I really do. Thanks. I appreciate that. I wonder sometimes, like, if anything that we do actually matters sometimes. I mean, I know it does, but still, like, just honestly, like, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, because you spend a lot of time sometimes building something out, and it's like, man, not only just this, but you know, I've been very fortunate to meet some really amazing people in my life by the stuff that I've been working on and stuff that I've done, like you, Gigi, you know, Texas Attitude, who might be still hanging around here, even Juggernaut, even though he is, you know, he's out there sometimes, chat. I've been very blessed and very fortunate to meet some really amazing people. Well, I don't want to say you're dying, but I still love you anyway. I won't text you. I don't have your phone number, bro. There we go. Well, how about we'll do this? He's like, don't text me. Don't worry, we won't. Well, that's, I mean, you know, so anyway, so we did this. We basically fixed this part of the site right here. But basically what I did is I just put a softer glow of a, but what's crazy is that when you click in the box, it like becomes freaking very, 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 very highlighted. You talking about for Helix and stuff, Zareth? Yeah, we're moving away from Rumbot and we're moving to Helix. So I'll show it to you if you really want to real quick. So this is going to be the new homepage here that everybody can come by. It's going to talk about the different tools. We're changing everything, you know, from like Rumbot Studio. We're now calling it Nexus by Helix, which is our, you know, fork of OBS, Helix Connect, Helix Music, all of our partners as well. Look, there's Optimus Dan again. Midnight in the Mountains, Miss Lady Desiree, all really good content creators. There's a blog site here too as well, which we're going to be doing blogs. I really do appreciate that, Zareth, 100%. And so now, like, remember how you'd have to go to hub.rumbot.org? You're no longer going to need to do that. You come by here at helixtools.org, and you're going to have right up here is the hub. You click the hub. Here's your familiar screen here. You click started, and now here's the hub. So it's built in the actual main site. You also have a drop down here with other platforms we're going to be supporting. Blaze is going to be launching next, followed by VPN. And then we're going to go to Twitch, and we'll do some other stuff too as well. Yeah, I know, right? Zareth? And so then you can come up here to connect, and you can get to connect right here. So you can see the brands and stuff like that you want to work with, or content creators, or what have you. Music as well is going to be from right here. And it's all going to be basically native to everything that you see on your screen right here. Rather than being like fractured into 3 or 4 different websites, it's all going to be in one. See, Gigi, that means, because he didn't answer you, that means email is good to go. So this will be launching on Sunday. We're going to run this up along with our old site, so it kind of mirrors. Exactly, Judd. And then that way then you can use either or, and that way everything that you do, and then eventually we'll phase out Rumbot, and then it'll be just Helix. because we're going to be, we're supporting more than just Rumble, and it was kind of time to move away from that name. You didn't see Gigi over there? That's okay, Jug. We're still going to have the community events too as well. If you guys have not voted in the potties yet over on Rumble, make sure you guys do it. Click this, vote once a day, vote for some of your favorite people out there. Amazing content creators in this, including myself. I'm just throwing that out there, hint, hint. And you got a couple months left. I believe voting ends July 2nd. He's on the wrong side. What do you mean wrong? You could read, right? They teach you that in Minnesota? Hey, what's up, Bill? Cheered 100 biddies. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. How are you doing, Bill? Cheer, you heard being awesome all the time is hard work. It is. How do I make it look so easy? It's the beard, Bill. You should know that by now, bro. It is the beard. But thank you for that, for the 100 biddies, man. I appreciate that. Exactly. Well, you got a beard now, right? If I remember correctly, I think last time you had a beard. $1 to shave my beard off? It did take more than $1, dude. Darren Muth, thank you for the follow over there on VP. Appreciate that. I mean, dude, it would take a lot more than $1, dude. Like, I love you, but my wife would disown me. 110%. Bill, are you still playing Destiny 2? Because you and Booms need to, like, meet if you guys have not met already. You have a goatee, need to shave it off soon. You have to go to a basketball camp. You can't have facial. Really? How come? Are they afraid they're gonna pull your facial hair down or something? To shave my beard? Yeah, GG, it'd be like $500. 100%. Because my wife would leave me. So anyway, make sure you guys go and vote on the potties. You can come in here too as well. You can also create your own events on the calendar, put it out to the community. Get some stuff going on. Twitch soon, chat. Twitch soon. We got lots of stuff cooking in the books. You play D2 from time to time? It's just yeah, I know, Bill. Because Booms is an avid Destiny 2 player too as well. You got to shave. Well, dude, it's because you're not married. Welcome back, Labcat. That's because you're not married, Jug. When you get married and like your lady's like, I love your facial hair. If you ever freaking shave it off, I'm going to leave. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those videos. Oh, yeah, I'd totally be down to do that, Bill. Or are you talking to Booms? You know I would, dude. We can sit down and talk about it and kind of do it. It contains my wizard magic? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it has little squirrels in it that does like this and kind of like it eats food. I feed them sometimes. True story. Okay. Yeah, I know, $500. I know. No, my wizard magic is gonna go on for forever, Jug. Thank you for the blurb. Key Lime Warrior. I figured it was you, dude. Thank you very much for the blurb, man. I appreciate that. I still think I have wizard magic. I'm like Gandalf the White now. Well, no. Gandalf, probably the Gandalf the Gray. Still, right? Not quite Gandalf the White yet. The all-wise. But how you doing tonight, Key Lime Warrior? Kind of sucks that I'm not a DreamHack, chat. I'm not going to lie. I really wanted to go. Gandalf the Hungover. I'll give you that. But Bill, let's seriously talk, dude. I would love to sit down and have you on the show that I do, the Tools of the Trade. 100%, dude. Gandalf the Fabulous, I will accept that. Yes, 100% Optimus Dan. I totally believe that. You got an old one? Yeah, let me give you my Discord. I don't know if I have. See, there's stuff on Twitch I need to get reset up because I haven't. But I'm working because I'm gonna be building the tools. I'm building my own tools now. So let me put this over here in Twitch chat. Hey, Fat Steven Seagal, what is going on, sir? JFG. I know, I know, and I had to call you out, Fat Steven. But thank you very much for the raid tonight. I appreciate it. And of course, my raid alert now is finally deciding that it wants to play all the way. So, you. Well, dude, look, come on, let's be honest. I had to. What's up, Wolverine? Good to see you. Welcome on in, everybody. But Bill, that right there is basically that's the link over to my Discord, which I thought you were still in there, but Midnight in the Mountains was live over there. I know, and so was Ray, and so was Jorba earlier. Well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. All right, Jug, dude. If there's anything I can do for you, dude, please let me know. Seriously. I'll be praying for you, dude. Your words of magic. There you go. You're done. But you know what would be really fun? What I would love to do, Fat Steven, have you, and I think Optimus Dan, I think you and Kitten have already seen this, but have you guys seen Far Far West? But you made the emulator. That's fine, Jug. Because Far Far West, I think, would be a lot of fun to play with you guys. 100%. I would love to do that. Because I had a great time when we played Myth Force, right? Myth Force? See, I always forget the name. Now I got to look it up because... Wolverine, welcome on into Club Beard, sir. Welcome on in. What's up, Acorn Valley? Acorn Valley's rated this too as well? Man, Myth Force, yes. I had a great... Dude, I would still love to play that because we need to get farther along. You have just not touched it? But thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Raid! Thank you so much for the raids tonight. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you guys so much. I so very much appreciate that. I'm doing good. We're just kind of been chilling, talking, doing a little bit of coding. I haven't done much gaming, but I'm having a great time getting a chance to catch up with everybody. That's true, Fat Steven. I will take that. That's my victory screech for that. I'm just throwing that out there. But Myth Force is the one that has 1010 too. Yes. It has it's very much reminds you of like an old like 80s like cartoon show like He-Man or She-Ra or you know Thundercats. The game is great. It plays fantastic. And just a fantastic game. All right, Fast Steven. Hey, thank you so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate that. And Bill, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. You guys are all amazing. Amazing human beings. You don't hear every notification, but you can see it. Well, yeah, there should be, but it's kind of like probably buried behind. I have basically the sound effects on a lot of those things turned way down. And I could turn it like way up, but it'll blow my eardrums out. You know, some people have like, you know, the raiding sirens and bombs going off and everything else. And maybe one of these days I'll sit down and do something like that, but I've been so busy doing other things that I just haven't gotten around to it. With the theme of this right here, or are you talking about my raid? Because that's two totally different things. But how did your stream and stuff go tonight, Swamp Ginger? What did you do with yourself on a Friday night? Dark Side of the Acorn, not sure if I said hello to you, but good evening. Oh, the Myth Force. I can't say that damn name right now. Myth Force theme. Playing Subnautica 2, how did you like it? I've heard some decent things about it. I think it's on Xbox Game Pass, right? But if you guys are wondering what we're listening to, we are listening to Rumbot music, Helix music, kind of the same thing. That you guys can find everywhere music is streamed. Copyright-free music. If you guys are a content creator, do yourself a favor, get protected, and use Rumbot music. 100%. You had a great time in Subnautica 2. That is good. The first one I really liked. I thought it was beautiful. You know? You love it. You were worried about... Well, I mean, look, to be honest, Swamp Ginger, what usually happens is they make like a part 2 of a game that you like, right? Most of the time, it comes out and it's terrible. It's like, it's let's be honest, it's dog shit, right? Like they screw up the story or something just doesn't make sense. So it's kind of good to see that they kind of did good with it. But speaking of, you recently found your car level DC power supply, which means you could have a raid honk or a real car horn. You were hoping. Do you not have a car horn on your car, Labcat? Sub Below Zero was not great, so you feared. Now wasn't Sub Below Zero, that was the expansion, right, to the original one? If I remember. And I think now I have everything. Actually, there's one other thing that I need to do here. Let me get bright because I need to get. Do I want to do that there? I don't know if I want to do. I don't think I do. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. I can put my Rumble wallet on there. That's what I can do. Which I have that. Yeah, there we go. We'll put this down. Let's see. Wow, that's a long string of characters here. Actually, you know, I don't even need to do that. Let's kind of see how this works here. You were worried about the multiplayer because the thrill of one was being alone, and yeah, Below Zero was, and is a DLC. I thought so. Terminator good, Terminator 2 best, Terminator 3 dog poo. All the rest of the Terminators after like Terminator 2 really feels like kind of like garbage. Like they were trying to capture that kind of essence of what made it good, right? And they kind of pooped on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We can totally do this, chat, 100%. So we're gonna go and we're gonna look at my other channel here. Oh, oops, no, that's not what I want. Okay, wrong channel. Thank you very much. But you have some spare car horns. You'll hook one up to power supply, then Hook up to a Inkbird relay, then to a Raspberry Pi, and then to Rumble Chat. That, dude, I think it'd be hilarious if you did something like right here, like a super loud freaking horn whenever you got a sub. Just because. Let's go here. What I want to do is I want to do... Wow. Really? I see someone put, called me a greedy ass. Whatever. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to have to do this actually in a regular browser. But we can do that. We can do that, chat. We're cooking. Copy link address. You agree on the terminate? Well, dude, it's like, and like the last one I didn't even see because I heard it was just, they're going through and they're trying to, basically like rewrite it all. You know what I mean? Which is freaking crazy to me. It's like, why rewrite the whole freaking thing? It just doesn't make any sense. All right, Labcat. But it's like they lose the plot and, you know, they just do stupid things. 100%. They do stupid freaking things. And I'm just like, really? So ridiculous. You know, rather than come up with something new, they have to try to ruin what's already been great. And I really hate that, 100%. But I think it's because they just run out of ideas. They don't know what the hell they're doing with themselves. Okay. With the attached image. Welcome back, Labcat. That was quick. Might do, but I do need your ears. So it's something though, even though just from ear. Well, I mean, I think it'd be kind of fun. I know some people kind of hook it up to their lights and stuff like that. I just don't have like the time or the energy or the wherewithal, chat. Let's be honest. You know? So let's see here. Now here's my question for you too as well, Swamp Ginger. You might have left already, and I appreciate the raid. I know sometimes after streaming it's hard to sit down and chat. But has anybody played the updated Conan game yet? Because I was really big into playing Conan for a while. And I'm really tempted to kind of get back in and kind of check it out. Because not to your knowledge? Okay. I was just kind of curious. I saw that Lumpy was playing it. And so I was just kind of curious. I haven't talked to Lumpy about it yet either. Optimus, Dan, not that you need to get more drive space. Let me know if you do, Dan. I tell you what, if you guys do, I will join you guys. I know there's Doom, and I still need to get on Dune too. And I'm a terrible person. But I would totally be down to do a Conan. You know what I mean? Well, how you doing tonight, Extreme Rumble Wrestling? How you doing, man? And then that way, then what I can do is I can help you with the cost with that too, Dan. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. But what's my favorite game of all time? That is super easy. Probably one that a lot of you guys have not heard of. Matrix Online. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. It's no longer over 120 gig. That's pretty surprising. MEG. Thank you for the follow. So far, fully, it's going. We're doing a lot of talking, not as much coding, but overall, we are getting there, Foley. We are getting there. I've almost got the website completely coded out. Which is good. I'm just getting some stuff basically added, kind of finalized on the website end. It just didn't hold to what you thought it'd be. The story was okay, but the gameplay is slow and clunky. That's probably why I never played it. But yeah, so Smoke and Fire, like I don't know if you're big on like MMOs, but Matrix Online came out right around, of course, the time of the Matrix series, especially after the last two. And it was based, of course, on the Matrix universe. Thank you very much for the sub, Foley. Appreciate that. Thank you again, Rumble Rick, for the gifted subs. And so what they used to do in that game, which is really cool, is they would have live events, right? So like everybody would be playing, and it's kind of like what got me into doing coding to begin with. Doing like online, content stuff, like radio, whatever. So we'd be playing the game, you'd be out doing something, grinding on your level, looking for loot, whatever. And you'd listen to the Matrix radio, which was all ran, by the community. And they'd be like, hey, Morpheus has been sighted in Central Station or whatever. So all of us would, like, the whole entire server would go to that spot. It would, like, basically lag the server down, way down. But not only that, you could follow the characters like Trinity, Morpheus, Merovingian, the agents, and so forth. And you could see when they would come online, they were actually played by real actors. So you'd be able to actually like DM them and talk shit to them. They would talk shit back. And it was one of the most incredible kind of gaming experiences that I've ever had, because it totally made you feel like you were enveloped in that world. Now, you can still play it through the Matrix Online emulation. But I mean, you're not going to be able to get in and kind of check things out. But you're not going to do really much more than that, because there's, they haven't finished kind of coding it out and building it out yet, which is a real shame, because that game was absolutely incredible. I kid you not, absolutely was incredible. Okay, so we need to put that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's see. All right, well, we're gonna force this, chat. It was unlike anything else I've ever played. And it just basically, made you feel like you were part of the actual game and the universe. It was really cool. All right, Labcap. Later, dude. So yeah, I think that would be, I would have to say that is my favorite game of all time. You know, though I would say the second one to that would be Star Wars Galaxies. Thank you for the follow over there, Lapcat. Would have to be Star Wars Galaxies would be like second, because that like introduced me to an MMO, and it was an incredible experience that game was. How you doing, Boy the Pumpkin? Good to see you, man. It's been a hot minute. Dude, Galaxies was amazing. I keep forgetting, Dan, that you, my friend, are like amazing gamer, because you played a lot of the same games I have. Yes. Yeah, I know. That's a long time, Boy the Pumpkin. I was talking to somebody, I think it might have been Sma, and he was like, Boy the Pumpkin was like, yeah, I know Tex, Vaping Gamers. I'm pretty sure it was Sma. Okay, let's see here. We want to do... where are we at here? Dude, I could have sworn. So maybe we didn't put it anywhere. Where the heck is that? Okay. Give me 2 seconds here, chat. I'm just trying to find something. Because it's supposed to. Yeah, it's right. It's right there. Oh, I see. Silly image. Anyway, sorry about that. Well, dude, have you played yet the pre-CU of the Star Wars Galaxies emulator, Dan? Have you done that? You told Small you used to watch you play Destiny. Was one of it. Yeah, I appreciate that, boy. I really do. I remember, dude, those days playing Destiny. I miss those sometimes. I think about that. All right, Swamp Ginger. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the raid tonight. I appreciate that. If you guys have not went and followed Swamp Ginger, make sure you guys go over and say hello. Throw them a follow. Yeah, the emulator. You want me to show it to you? All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at this. Now, I have not updated it in a while, but I do follow them on X. I'm trying to remember the name. They actually have, it's all pre-CU. And I mean, they've done an amazing job like re-engineering this. So let me find this. You're in for a treat, chat. I think it's called, yeah, Star Wars Galaxies Restored. Thank you for the follow, Boy the Pumpkin. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Rumble side, sir. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I was talking to Small the other day, dude. And Small is a really nice guy. But they have like dancers and everything else. Oh my gosh, dude. If you want to get into play this, Dan, like I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably scream like a little girl. Okay, so here it is right here. Because you can do like a dancer and everything else. You ready for this, Dan? Dan, Cog does too? Oh, yes. Yes. So this is it right here. Galaxy of Adventure. Dude, so many freaking memories in this game, dude. Dancer Dan, yeah, pretty much. I mean, Dan would do it too. So you can do it. They also have the space expansion in there too as well. So you can do like starship building and the whole 9 yards. Kashyyyk is in there. Crate dragons. Well, dude, Foley, you need to play this one, dude. Yeah, jump to light speed. Yes, correct. And I mean, like, this makes me want to play again. Like, you can tell how dated the graphics are, but I tell you what, chat, in its heyday, this game was just fucking amazing. You know, I don't, did you ever get into any of those server battles at all, Optimus Dan, where you'd have, you know, the Republic versus the Empire? Or the Rebel Alliance, actually, I should say, not the Republic. Dude, those weren't they, dude? Did your server always freaking crash? Everybody would be in one spot and you wouldn't be able to move for like 5 or 10 seconds, and then everything would move and you'd be dead. Do you really, dude? That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, the game is like free to play. They have like resource tracker here. If you do like, you know, like I do, like I'm a huge freaking, I have to be a crafter, 100%. I wonder if I still have my characters on here. I probably still do. I met some really great people, and then I just got busy doing other things. But you can join the community and being part of, like, all different stuff, dude. They've done an amazing job. With this thing. Now, you can be a Jedi, but they're rare. You had a heavy hand player servers, so not many rebels. We still decimated. Well, I mean, you know, you probably killed me more than a couple of times, dude. But I mean, they're still active. I mean, look at this. They just did Revenge of the Fifth. They just did an update patch, so they're still working on this. And so this game has like been, these guys, out of all of the different versions of the game, these guys have just knocked it out of the park. Dude, Foley, we need to change that, brother. Yep, exactly. But those were always fun, dude, whenever you went to the, theme parks. And I remember waiting for the shuttle. Gosh, dude, the old, what was it? Used to be, was it 5-minute countdown or was it 10 for the shuttle? I think it was 10 when the game first started, right? I can't remember, but something like that. So anyway, chat, like, this game is amazing. I would encourage you guys to go and check it out. It's swgr.org. It's free to play. Fully. It's free to play fully, and it's a ton of fun. The greatest thing about this game is, I think, the way that they introduce like the progression system for your character. Because, like, as you can see here, like, here's all your different professions, right? Your skill calculator, which this is all built into the website, by the way. Oh yeah, dude. Not only was it you were social with other players, but you remember the, whenever you die, if you weren't cloned on the planet where you were at, of course, you got the wound damage. So you'd have to go and hang out with a dancer and have them heal you over time. Cantinas, always yes, dude. Yeah, that, dude, I miss the community of Star Wars Galaxies too. You know, the crafting system too as well, which was awesome because everything in the game would have a life limit, right? So everything would decay naturally over time. So you'd have to go and visit the crafter to get a new weapon or to get a new speeder. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I lost a speeder to the Empire driving through the desert, and them firing on me because they realized I was with the Rebel Alliance. You know? Oh man, dude. Like running on Fort Tuscan. That was always a good time on Tatooine. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, to be fair, right? I mean, let's be honest. Those days, I don't know if they ever necessarily can come back because there was something magical about MMOs. I mean, at the time that this came out, WoW was out. WoW was really big. There was also EverQuest 2. And it was just kind of like, you know, everyone was like experiencing online gaming and hanging out with different people that had the same kind of love and passion for gaming, you know? And that's really what I think made it really special. Yeah, I kind of like was slow on my becoming force sensitive journey. But I will say this. I do remember the first time someone unlocked the force sensitive because of the message. Went out like across all the servers. The first person to unlock Jedi was like there was a disturbance felt in the force. And everybody was like, what the? Like, what the heck? And I mean, that was like years and years into the game because even when the game first came out, there was no such thing as player cities. We didn't have mounts and the maps were ginormous. I do too as well. SWTOR is amazing. 100%. Did you have fun? I get that fully. I do. So, I mean, yeah. So anytime that you wanted to go out and do anything on the planet, like it would literally be like an all-day trek just to get to where you were going to farm animals for hides or bones as a ranger camping out in the middle. What the? Yes. And where is that coming from? Thank you for the blurb. Appreciate that. But taking supplies, yes. And where the heck did that come from? So I know that was a blurb by somebody. Thank you for the blurb. Young Cherokee, you didn't hear it at all? Did you guys hear that? Okay, let me do this, dude. I promise you I heard that. It might have come through actually the Twitch thing here. Yeah, I always hear things, GG, 100%. So then where what? So that was and what the heck is this message here right here? Okay, Twitch Turbo. That's weird, dude. I freaking heard that. You know what it might be? It might be. Let me check something real quick, dude. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, because it's on this screen here. So give me 2 seconds. Let me add it, and I think that's probably what happened. But I'm really surprised I don't see it here. Okay, now when you do a blurb, it should actually show. I wonder if there's a way that I can like re-add it or something. I need to go through and clean up some of my stuff here because I tell you what, you guys, I have way too many things open. Well, thanks, Young Cherokee. And thank you, Gigi, for saying that. And Flower. First of all, there we go. So now it works. Did you guys hear it that time? You don't hear, but you see it, right? Why do you guys make me feel like I'm freaking losing my mind here? Let's see here. I'm pretty sure this is how I know I don't want to do that. I thank you thank you, Rumble Rick, again for the gifted sub, man. I really appreciate that. Okay, hold on. Let me get in here. Oh, gosh, what the heck is it here? I'm trying to think about what my password is. What's up, Al? Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they have to put on the back end of Rumble still. Okay, so I've got to basically identify myself. But thank you for the raid, Al. I appreciate that. How did your stream go tonight, dude? Okay. So I'm looking at the blurb thing here. Switch to stream editor. That's what I want. Okay, so if I go to here, so here's a test. You guys ready? You guys should be able to see it. If I need to turn it up, I will. Because the blurb is supposed to come through so I can see it. Let me go to the properties first. Control audio via OBS. There we go. There's blurbs. Okay. Advanced audio property blurps. Monitor. It might be because maybe. Okay, that's probably it. Okay, now you should be able to hear this.
Just do it!
Right? Did you hear that? 1 or 2? Let's go with 2. You heard it that time? Okay, thank you for pointing that out. And thank you for the blurps, dude. I do appreciate that. Okay, number 2. Let's say number 2. I need that for my, you know what? I like this one too as well. Boo-hoo. Let me play a song for you. World's smallest violin. That can apply to so many different things. Anyway, chat. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. Here we go. For my blurb icon is for where? You talking about in the overlay? Oh yeah, it is. That's pretty wild. Okay. I'm gonna have to, cause that's, you know what's crazy about that? Is that in this, it's fine. So it should technically.
But in the room, that wall cry loud. Drive in the chat, that's my crowd. Young Cherokee stay in that ground, never back down. We shake this ground. Run last shot when the street.
Thank you very much for the blurb, sir. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Blurb is such a cool freaking thing. I would really like to get blurb integrated with the hub. I think that would be kind of cool. So we can have everything like right there. Wouldn't that be cool? It's your first raid? Well, dude, thank you, Al. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for letting me be your first. I'll cherish it. I'll cherish it always, man. I will, and I do really seriously appreciate that. But monetize what fully exactly? The fart noise? What's up, Tooth? Good evening, sir. Look at all you amazing people coming through that I've not talked to in like what feels like forever. So you saw you changed logos with the hub. Since then, you're talking about. Yeah, is it video that you're having a problem with you in Cherokee? The 20s. Okay, so what are you going to be doing then, dude? Because it'd be good to get together if once you're here. If you can swing it. We can get for dinner or something like that. All right, well, dude, do me a favor. Because you're in our Discord, right? Let me just make sure. Oh, you're not even in our Discord, bro? Bro. All right. You know, I'm going to forgive you now. Okay? I'm going to forgive you. Are you in there? Because I don't see you. That'll put you right in general in Rumbot's Discord there. I see Tooth in there. Welcome on in, Tooth. Yeah, I'm not seeing you in there unless maybe it was in my other Discord. And Ninja, thank you very much for joining us in there. Welcome to the Discord server. And so is the other one? Okay, let me make sure. Just so I can reach out to you, we can sit down and take a look at it, because it could be something, an issue inside the database too as well. So, you know, I have you, I can't even get you in there either. Oh, why you? That's why. I was doing why, oh, because I'm stupid. There we go. Okay, I got you, dude. I'll make sure to reach out to you tomorrow, dude. What's up, Black Fox? 87 rating with 4 viewers. What is up, Raiders? How you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the raid, Black Fox. I appreciate that. Dude, did you get your did your token basically get fixed? Because there was Lord Waffle was in here earlier, the CTO, and he worked on the whole authorization stuff. It was an issue on VP side. So he basically extended the token for a week. So we should be okay. It's good to see you, man. If you guys have not followed Black Fox 87, I mean, what are you guys doing with your life right now? And that's just, you know, let's just ask. Yeah, but please do, Tooth. You know, either Discord, we can try X2 as well. I just have to make sure that I try to remember that the 27th, 28th. Let me add it to my calendar. But that whole issue, Black Fox, that we had earlier should be fine. I haven't had, it did it to me once. I reauthorized it. Lord Waffle pushed through a fix on the back end, and everything's been fine since then. If I'm looking at my log file, everything looks good. But I appreciate the raid, Fox. 100% I do. You guys, he's absolutely amazing. He's an amazing human being. Puts up with a lot of my stuff, breaks all my software. Good times, chat. Good freaking times. And let me make sure. I'm going to add this to my calendar. Okay, 27th. Are you guys doing your ghost hunting again, Tooth? Esteran Jojo, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm still hoping one of these days, too, to get together with Rance. But, you know, I mean, he actually has to come into town like he said he was supposed to do. I'm watching you, Rance. I'm calling you out, dude. All right, this is good. This is really good. So everything seems to be really stable. Now, it looks like I think the whole issue, even with like Blaze, it's probably with just the VP zone thing. I think that kind of screwed it up. I did some other fixing on the back end too as well, so. Believe me, you know, let me make sure that I am actually following Black Fox. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I am. Yeah, okay. I am. I just had to make sure, chat. I had to make sure. But thank you for the raid, sir. Appreciate that. Both for you and also Al as well. With everybody. Do you guys, like, we got so many raids tonight. I'm freaking shook. I seriously appreciate it. An absolutely phantasmic night tonight, chat. All right, and let's try this too. So hopefully you guys will humor me as I kind of do this. I want to kind of, I've not tested this out in this for a while. And I wanted to see if I could do, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll say that for another time. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. And let's start doing this. Let's start doing the raids. Because we're on like a lot of different platforms. So now who do we have that's live right now? Oh, Sergeant Wilkie's over there. Okay. Can we just, how do we do, let's see this. I don't even know how to do, how do you do a raid over on VP, if anybody can tell me. But thank you for the follows and stuff like that, and everyone coming and hanging out over on VP. I see you guys. Amazing people over there. So let's do a raid out to Sergeant Wilkie. You're doing okay, Foley. I appreciate you, dude. And let's see if we can do a raid. So I can we do that? Receive. Yeah, it looks like that's not the correct form. I'm not sure exactly how to get there. I'm gonna learn. But Young Cherokee, thank you for the follow over on VP Zone 2 as well. How the heck do we? How do we raid? I gotta learn how to do things, chat. All right, I guess maybe we'll try it for another time. Moderators, add word. See, here's the thing that I will, so let me show you guys if I can. Actually, this makes it kind of hard, so I can't do that. I was going to show you guys like the back end of VPN. We'll do that one of these times. Because I really like the back end of the VP zone. I think they put a lot of great thought into it. I like the fact that everything is kind of like right there. Moderators, invite friends. Friends invited. Let's see, maybe what we have to do is we have to go to channel maybe. Oh no, there it goes. I just saw the button. Okay. There we go. Okay, I just saw the raid button. Okay, so here we go. So what we're going to do, you guys, we're going to go and raid over on VP Zone. We're going to go raid Mr. Sergeant Wilkie. We're going to go say hello. So hopefully you guys will come with me here. Is that it? Just raid like that and it's done? Okay, well, I think there we go. I think we raided. Anyway, you guys, we raided Mr. Wilkie with 8 viewers. Where'd he go? Is he offline? No, there he is. Okay. I'm just double checking here. Okay, here we go. All right. But we are good. Thank you, Little Hachiva, for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, and we'll turn off VP. I really had a good time tonight, chat, 100%. Is it not live right now? What the heck? That is pretty wild. You know what I think it is? I think I know what it is. We did get a chance to get into MegaBonk, so I apologize for that, but you know, we had a good time talking, and that's the most important thing. Okay, I'm not seeing VPN. But booms, dude, I'm only here because you guys come and hang out. You know what I mean? If that was not the case, dude, it'd be like this. You know, that's exactly why. Because you guys show up. So, let me see here. Well, who do we have on Rumble that we can go and raid out to? We'll do Rumble next. And thank you guys for all your amazing people tonight. We got Thoughtcast. Well, Jeff, what is he doing? Is he gaming? Okay. He is. All right, chat. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go and raid out to my good friend, Mr. Thoughtcast, who is an amazing guy. So on the Rumble side, we're going to go raid out over here. We're going to go say hello. Make sure you guys do vape and raid in chat. And again, all of you guys tonight have been absolutely amazing. I mean, oh my gosh, dude. All the raids, gifted subscription, all these things have been freaking absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate Young Cherokee. All right, and everybody over on Twitch. Let's see, who do we have? I have not done a Twitch raid in I don't know how long. How many people we got? Is it just a couple? We got Mr. Booms. See that's all I need for you, Booms. I appreciate you. We're just gonna leave it there. We're not gonna do a raid. We're just gonna go ahead and do it there. We'll leave it there on Twitch, but I appreciate that. I think we had the same thing on Blaze too as well. They did the Blaze stuff tonight. It's kind of a bum deal that we didn't get. Nobody kind of came by, but that's all right. I love my Blaze family. Those you guys over on Blaze, you guys are amazing. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and end it there, everybody. For everybody on Kick, good evening, good night, and thank you. We hit like 13 followers and we stopped. It's crazy. All right, everybody. You know what to do. Be good. See you guys on the flip side Sunday. Sunday. Make sure you guys are there. All right. Bye, everybody. And of course it does that. You guys can still hear me, so let me do this. I gotta add the freaking audio because I thought I did it and I didn't. There you go. Enjoy the music.